couple of days now. 3 men in this book and they're all gonna be together.
No, that actually ruined my entire day. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Good morning, good afternoon, whenever you're watching this. I'm gonna be starting a new reading vlog today of how much I read in a week as a stay-at-home mom. If you don't know me, hi, my name is Kyla. I'm a 22-year-old stay-at-home mom of 2 girls, and I like to yap about books. So we're gonna see how much we can read this week. I'll be showing you what I'm reading each day and going through all of my stats for each day. So currently I'm starting this on a Sunday, and I am currently reading 2 books. Currently I am reading Daggermouth. I've already read about 40 pages of this today, and I am on chapter 23, page 330. I'm a little over halfway through. And then I'm also reading Make Me by Alina May. I am 86 pages into this, and that is where I'm starting for the day. I have not read any of this today, but I'm really hoping to get through more of this because I've been reading it for like
a couple of days now.
And I'm only 86 pages in. But yeah, we're pretty much just gonna be mood reading this week and seeing how much I can read this week as a stay-at-home mom of 2. So if you hear my kids or the TV in the background of this video, that is why. It's now the end of the day, Sunday. I just finished probably the last of what I'm gonna read tonight. So total for today, I read 61 pages of Daggermouth and only 22 pages of Make Me. I really wanted to get farther into this, but life happens. So I am now on page 352 of Daggermouth, and I am loving this book so much so far. I suck at giving a synopsis for books, and I'm
really gonna suck with this one.
So I'm not even gonna try to tell you what it's about. If you want to know what it's about, look up the synopsis because I can't do it justice. But I am obsessed with this book. I love our FMC. Her name is Shadira. I am obsessed with this book. I have a feeling it's gonna be 5 stars. I also think I have an idea of a plot twist that's gonna happen in this book, but I'm not sure, so I'll let you guys know if I'm right with that. But either way, I am loving this book so much, and I would highly recommend the audiobook. And then in Make Me, I got to page 108. I am absolutely loving this book. I don't really have too many thoughts because we are still learning our characters and everything, but there are
3 men in this book and they're all gonna be together.
One of them is a detective or like an FBI agent. We've only gotten like 2 chapters of him. And they were very short, so we don't really know anything about him yet. But the other 2, I'm obsessed with them. Okay, so we have Logan. He is a tattoo artist and a serial killer. And then we have Ronan. He is an ex-cop and a serial killer. They both murder pedos, and already I can get down with that, but Ronan stole Logan's mark, and that is how he started
stalking him.
I am so obsessed with this book. I already have a feeling that this is going to be 5 stars because The Mercenary and the Mortician, which is the first book in this series, was 5 stars. Absolutely fucking 5 stars. I love that book. I am so obsessed with this book already, and I'm so excited for books 3 and 4 in this series to come out in September. If you don't know, this is the Silent Hollow series by Alina May and Alexandria St. Pierre. It's like a co-write series. So currently we have Make Me by Alina May and The Mercenary and the Mortician by Alexandria St. Pierre. And then in September, we are getting The Monster and the Masochist by Alexandria St. Pierre and Save Me by Alina May. This series is so fucking good. So yeah, enough yapping. I think I'm done reading for the day. If I do end up reading a little bit more, I'll update the totals on the screen and let you guys know tomorrow, but I'll see you for tomorrow's reading. Good morning, it is now Monday, and I plan to spend the entire day cleaning my house and listening to the audiobook for Daggermouth. I only have like 4 hours left, Audible says, so I should be able to finish it. If I don't, I don't, but I really want to finish this today. I have about 200 pages left. I am absolutely loving the audiobook for this book. Teddy Hamilton did such a good job narrating for Grayson. I'm obsessed. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get any of Make Me read today because Daggermouth is my first priority. I really want to finish this because it was on my July TBR, but I will let you guys know later how much I end up reading. Hopefully I can finish Daggermouth today. So it is actually now Tuesday. I realized that I forgot to update you guys last night on what I read yesterday. So we'll get into that and then we'll go over what I plan to read today.
So once again, I did not finish Daggermouth.
Like I said I was going to. I actually only read 35 pages of this. and I am now on page 387, chapter 26. I'm going to be listening to a little bit more of this while I clean my house today. Hoping that I can make a bigger dent than yesterday, but probably not. And then I attempted to make a video for my book talk yesterday, reading a book in one sitting.
It was a fail.
I only read 115 pages of this, which was a major fail. I only read 115 pages of it, but I started Praise by Sarah Kate. This book has been on my shelves for over 2 years now. It's actually insane how late I am to reading this. And then I did say that I probably wasn't gonna read any of Make Me.
I did not.
I read 0 pages of Make Me yesterday, so I am still on page 108. This book honestly just keeps being pushed to the back, even though I am loving this book. I just don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not in the mood for it right now. So anyway, I will update you guys later on how much I end up reading today. Hopefully I can finish Praise and get further into Daggermouth and maybe even read a little bit of Make Me, but we'll see. So it is now Thursday. I have not read anything since Monday. I read a few pages of Make Me yesterday, but I did not keep track of how many. So it was maybe like 5. Anyway, I am currently reading Praise though, and hopefully finally gonna finish it today. I probably shouldn't say that because that won't happen. But I started out on page 115 this morning and I am now on page 140. This book, I won't tell you what's currently happening in this book, but because spoilers, but it has me giggling and kicking my feet. If you have read this, you probably know what I'm talking about when I tell you the lunch scene at the restaurant. Yeah. So anyway, here's to getting back to reading after 2 days of not reading, and hopefully I have a better update for you guys later. Okay, it is Friday now, and I did indeed finish Praise yesterday, finally. I read 205 pages of Praise and finished it, and I loved that book. Sorry, but it was extremely spicy, but I loved it, and ex-boyfriend's dad is gonna do it for me every single time. Sue me, sue me. That is all I read yesterday because my whole entire day got ruined yesterday morning when I got on Bookstagram. You guys know how I'm reading Daggermouth. Got on Bookstagram yesterday, and sure enough, the very first thing that I saw was a post from the author herself with no spoiler warning, spoiling a big spoiler for the book. Ruined my entire fucking day. I actually genuinely cannot understand how you as the author can post something like that and just be okay with it without a spoiler warning. No, that actually ruined my entire day. So I have not read any of it since I saw that. So yeah, anyway, I have not read anything today yet. Maybe I'll read something later, I don't know. I do really want to finish Daggermouth and Make Me because I'm in that mood where, like, if you're reading a book for too long, you're just gonna get sick of it and it's gonna ruin the book. I'm in that mood, and I really am enjoying those books so far, regardless of that fucking spoiler that actually makes me so mad. I'm really enjoying them, and I don't want to end up hating them because I spent too much time on them. So, yeah. But I still have, like, 200 pages of both of them. So we'll see how much I read today, and then tomorrow, and then Sunday, this vlog will end. And here I am coming with your update for Friday.
I still have not finished this fucking book.
No, I haven't. I read 27 pages of this today, so I am now on page 413, chapter 27. Literally listened to one chapter earlier while I was doing dishes. Yeah. That's it for Friday. Anyway, that's your update for Friday because I'm about to go finish editing what I have of this vlog, and then I'm gonna go lay in my bed and watch YouTube. It is Saturday, and I am fucking determined to finish this book today. I've already listened to about 30 pages of this today, so I'm now on 438, chapter 28, and I only have like 100 pages left, a little over 100 pages. I'm determined to finish this today. Mark my fucking words, I will finish it today. I've been reading it for way too long. So hopefully later when I come back with an update, I will have finished this book. If I don't, y'all need to just hold me accountable. I will finish this today. I'm determined. I fucking knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Remember when I said that I thought I knew what plot twist was coming? I fucking knew it. I guessed that shit. I feel like that was extremely predictable, but I'm gonna go continue to listen to the audiobook of this while I make myself and my kids lunch. Here's my lunch. I have light string cheese, pretzels, grapes, cottage cheese with pineapple, and reduced fat wheat thins. Good morning. It is Sunday, the last day of this vlog. Can you guess if I finished Dagger Mouth yesterday? I did not. I read 55 pages of this total yesterday. So I'm now on chapter 30, page 468. I still have less than 100 pages left. But total though, I read 102 pages because I did indeed start another book on my Kindle. I started Locked In by Caitlin Taylor because this book has been all over my book talk and bookstagram lately, and I am nothing if not a follower. I wanted to see what the hype was about. I got to chapter 5, page 47. I personally have never watched Love Island. That type of stuff just doesn't interest me, like The Bachelor, The Bachelorette. That type of stuff is just not for me. But if I had to guess what Love Island is, it would be this book. So basically we have our female main character, her name is Courtney, and she has been taking care of her younger sister who is really sick and like in and out of the hospital. We don't know exactly what she has. Basically she's been taking care of her sister, and then something happens with her insurance and she just can't afford to pay for her medical care anymore. Her insurance like said that she was maxed out or something, and it was like only May. So she was maxed out for the rest of the year, and Courtney's really trying to figure out how she's going to be able to afford her sister's medical care. And then come to find out, her little sister Lily signed her up for the TV show Locked In, and it's a reality TV show. You get locked on an island, literally, like they bring you to this super fancy island and you're not allowed to leave. And you're meant to find love, I guess, and the prize is $5 million. So Courtney at first is like, I can't leave you, like, you need me, all this other stuff. And her little sister is like, I don't need you as much as we need the money, basically. So she goes, and that's basically where I'm at. We're learning all of the other contestants and everything. There's gonna be a lot of drama in this. And I feel like there might be some, like, I don't know, corruptness going on. I feel like everything is not as it seems in this book, and I don't know where this book is gonna go. But anyway, I left off on page 47, so total yesterday, I read a total of 102 pages. Also, you guys, I cannot walk today because I fucked up my knee somehow like the other day, and it's been hurting for a couple of days. But today I like basically cannot move. I have it wrapped up and everything. And trying to figure out when I can get in to get it checked out. But anyway, I think this is where I'm gonna end this vlog just so I can edit the rest of what I have to edit and then get it up for you guys today because it is Sunday and I really want my posting days to be every Sunday. So if you have stuck around this far, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. It really helps me out a lot. And I will see you guys next week for my July reading wrap up, so stay tuned for that. Okay, love you, bye.